The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
I'm going to start it off like I did yesterday. God is good.
All the time.
And, I am blessed to be around a really amazing group of people. This team's very unselfish and consistently hardworking. We've got a lot of people behind the scenes that have sacrificed for this opportunity. Our administration has backed us consistently throughout the entire COVID year so that we can get an opportunity to be able to play in this wonderful event and be prepared as we are. And so there's a lot of different individuals that have sacrificed greatly that are not in front of this camera right now that have done an amazing job for us to be able to get to this moment. And I would be remiss if I didn't really, really publicly thank them for just this opportunity and for their constant support.
Really did feel like an entire team effort. I mean, nobody scores more than a dozen. A lot of rebounds, a lot of assists, a lot of everything. What does that say about your team as a whole, that it truly is a team game and not just an individual star?
Yeah, we've been preaching that the entire year. Like, we've had different injuries at different points in time and kept this engine running consistently, and it's amazing when the one person goes down, the next person is ready to step into that limelight and be able to be successful, it's a testament to these kids' hard work, and that they're never they're waiting in the right way. They're not waiting, then they're watching their watch. They're waiting to be able to serve and become better. And because they do that, that prepares them for that spotlight to be able to perform at the highest moment.
Let me work my way down the line. Allie, Barton scores the first 7 of the game, and then you guys able to whittle it back in there. You're down at halftime. Feels like you last 3 games. That's all you finished down at halftime. What's the team's message entering the second half that you guys were able to burst out in the third quarter of these last 3 games?
At halftime, we just try to reflect on the first half, see what we can do better, and we truly are a second half team. We've been that way the whole year. Every time we've been down at halftime, we've come back.
Brittany, for you, no points. I don't know if you had a rebound in the first.
Thank you for pointing that out. I appreciate that. That made my heart happy.
But the second half, I think you had 6 of the team's first 8 or 9 points. What was your mindset going into half number 2?
My mindset was don't let the first half get to me, because I tend to let that happen. But this year, I let the girls bring, I just collect myself together, and with the help of my teammates, I stay together, because I can't fall apart. And if I fall apart, it's gonna affect the whole team. So I have to make sure I stay together and keep my composure, just for the girls and myself.
Maria, not as big of a scoring effort, but it seemed like you had some clutch shots and some big moments here again today, and you guys shoot 77% in the third quarter. Why was the offense flowing so well against the really tough Barton defense in the third?
I think we just, like Coach Will's been preaching a lot lately, just stay in our stuff. They're going to pressure the daylights out of us, but just continue to do what we do, play like Belmont Abbey's brand of basketball. And I think we really just kept our composure, and we didn't fight pressure with pressure. We just went to the next option, and we just had great chemistry, and I'm just grateful for the opportunity and the win.
I'll go back to the same direction, ask you similar questions. Maria, what does it mean for this program to be one of the final 8 teams remaining in the country?
I can't. No words truly can't express how special. Just how special this opportunity is, and to do it with such an amazing group of people. No words can describe just the joy and the gratitude for having this opportunity, and to be able to bring a regional championship to the Abbey, a place that truly strives to put God first in everything, is something that I will cherish forever. And I'm beyond proud of this group and just so grateful for the opportunity.
Brittany, can you describe the emotions that the team felt once the buzzer hit?
Joy and excitement. I know, especially for the freshmen, for your first year to come in here and win regionals is just great. Especially the seniors. 4 years here, 3 for me, but 4 years for everybody. We've been waiting for this moment the whole entire time, and it's great.
Allie, then for you, last year you were supposed to play in the NCAA tournament. Didn't happen. I don't even know if you got on the floor for a practice last season. Now you come out here this year. Felt like this entire week was about 3 months sandwiched into 4 or 5 days with how much you had to be on the bus back and forth. How does it feel to win 2 games and go to an Elite Eight?
It feels like all the hard work we've put in so far has really truly paid off. And last year, actually, we found out while we were practicing on their court, our last practice before we were going to play, that we weren't going to play. So that emotion then we've remembered since, and we wanted to get to this moment again.
Coach, for you, you've been at the program for almost a decade now. What's it mean for you to see kind of the highs and lows of your tenure reach the pinnacle right now here in 2021 by having that big trophy right in front of you?
I gotta kind of echo off what Patty said. Like it's really amazing to be at an institution that puts God first, and then to be able to develop kids first and foremost, holistically, you know, and that being our calling card consistently, and then to also then have the success athletically behind it, really gives that gratification, you know, of that we are doing things right, and being able to embody these kids consistently has been absolutely amazing. You know, and I tell the kids all the time, we talked about it yesterday, it starts with a thought, you know. Who would have thought that like a young man that was coming from California with literally 2 bags and a Honda Civic to come to college would be the head basketball coach and win a regional championship at Belmont Abbey College. You know, I was a volunteer to start off with, and Coach Miss, I shared his office, and I've been there 16, 17 years now, and just the constant ability to be able to strive to be great, you know, at this institution is available. And I'm beyond proud to be a Crusader, and I'm beyond proud to be with this group.
I don't even know if you know, but you're just the second ever from Conference Carolinas to make it to the Elite Eight. Obviously, that probably means something to you.
Yeah.
You know, just staying on that. So it's obviously really special. But over top of that, how special was it to know Conference Carolinas was featured in that way, to have both teams in this final from Conference Carolinas, and just know that you're able to represent the region in that way?
Yeah, I mean, we have a really good brand of basketball, you know what I mean? Like Barton, Emmanuel, Mount Olive, you know, have all been very, very successful over the years, and Limestone obviously is now in the SAC, but, you know, we've been playing some pretty good basketball, you know, consistently in that league, and it's been very, very competitive, and you know, it's just getting better, you know, like Barton's coming back with all of those seniors again, and they're going to be extremely competitive, and you know, like, it's just fun to be able to compete against the best, and that's all we can ask for, you know, and we're just very grateful.
And I want to follow up with that to all three of y'all. You mentioned last year, and you won the regular season again this year, but last year, you know, you didn't get to play in the next year after having that bitter taste of not winning in the Conference Carolinas championship last year. What was it? He alluded to it, but what was that thing as among y'all? What do y'all think that was that made the difference to lead to where you are today? For any three of y'all,
Like, what do you?
I'm just saying, like, what was that difference? What behind the scenes? What was that dedication? What was that during the COVID year? What was that led to you getting to this point to win a regional championship, to win a Conference Carolinas regular season, a tournament championship, and then now this?
I mean, I think it was all of our individual hard work without being asked.
Yeah.
I mean, every night someone different in the gym getting extra shots up. Everybody's going to film. Everybody's going over plays. It's not a one-person thing, and everyone is bought in on this team. And because of that, we were able to get where we are.
And it's not just during the season, it's also before the season. Even when COVID did hit, all the gyms were shut down. There were some of us was out on the concrete pavement in the blazing hot sun. It's really hot, but it's worth it. All of it was worth it.
For sure.
Yeah, and I think also at the beginning of the year, Coach Will preached a lot about how, like, you know, every game could be our last, because nobody knew what this COVID year would look like. And so it just made every single opportunity to practice, get in the gym, every single opportunity to play a game, like, all the much more enjoyable, and just, like, allows you to give your all no matter what, because you didn't know if you'd get tomorrow. And yeah, I think this group truly cherished every single moment we got in the gym together, and just on and off the court. We've been there for one another.